Good day to everybody, coffee and donuts for grown-ups, man. This not gonna be a long live. I'm not gonna even do an hour. I'll probably just do like a half an hour or so on this because it really ain't too much for me to touch on about this whole situation. Now, weeks ago, um, I did a live on Don't Believe the Hype. Like the legendary Public Enemy hip hop classic, Don't Believe the Hype. And what I was talking about in that is that there's a lot of cap, however you want to word it, whatever choice of slang you want to use for this situation. There's a lot of lying in the sport of boxing, a lot of capping, meaning people pretending to be something that they simply are not. Boxing fans pretending that their favorite fighter is something that they are really not. The whole boxing commission is moving funny. And we always hear this pound for pound list when most people who's engaging in pound for pound talks and does their own pound for pound list don't even understand the origin of pound for pound. Let's just begin there. All right? Most people do not know the origin of pound for pound. You ask the average joker that's sitting out here yelling about who's on a pound for pound, who should be on a pound for pound, who shouldn't be on a pound for pound, who fought pound for pound type opponents and all that. All that nonsense. All that nonsense, right? And don't really know the origin of pound for pound. Now you have a few that understand what pound for pound means. Why it was created, why it was birthed, who was the motive behind putting pound for pound together. Because do you guys know? I'm not talking to the ones that do know. I'm talking about the ones that don't know. Pound for pound was created because of one man, one fighter. There's one fighter that was behind creating pound for pound. Not a whole bunch of fighters. One fighter. I want y'all to understand that all this pound for pound nonsense and every time you turn around, this is pound for pound, that's pound for pound. No. I'm sick and tired of it because I'm going to tell y'all. Pound for pound. I don't care about today's generation boxing list. I don't really care about yesteryear, the year before that, the year before that. I really don't care about it because with all this pound for pound talk, none of it really resonates to exactly who pound for pound is created behind. So pound for pound was created because of Sugar Ray Robinson. Okay? Sugar Ray Robinson is the fighter, the boxer. The reason why pound for pound was created. He's the definition of pound for pound because he's the reason why the boxing commission went about and putting pound for pound together. Salute to everybody that's in the chat. I'm not even looking at the chat right now. This is what I want y'all to understand. Pound for pound was created because of Sugar Ray Robinson, no other boxer. Not Jack Johnson, not no Dempsey, not no Marciano, not none of those dudes, not no Grid, none of them. No Ali, no your Sugar Rays, your Floyd Mayweathers, your Manny Pacquiao's, your cow, your dog, your cat, your horse, the goat. None of them. None of them. And even today when you put this list together and you talking about pound for pound, which is really just based off of damn opinion. Anyways, based off of opinion. So none of these fighters, your name, you keep calling out and playing musical pound for pound lists all the time. You just always changing it. The pound for pound is really Sugar Ray Robinson because he's the man. The reason why the definition, the word, and everything of pound for pound was created, because out of all the boxers in the world at the time, when the boxing commission looked at this fighter, out of all the fighters that been out there, the Joe Lewis's, all that, right? Black Murderers, Rowe, all that, all the top fighters, no matter what color their skin is. And they was all bad men. Salute to the panel, smash the like button. Right? Salute to the chat, smash the like button. So with all these great men that was out there at the time when they thought about creating pound for pound, right? They didn't come up with a list of fighters. One fighter out of all those great legends. This is facts. This is not a damn opinion. So with all those great men that was boxing at the time, when the boxing commission created pound for pound, with all those great men, they didn't do it because of a list of fighters. You know how you got your pound for pound fighter in the boxing history at that time, the time after that, the time of that, all the way up until now. So it wasn't created off a list of good or great fighters. It was based off of one, because at this time, when they sat down and put pound for pound together, they all came in agreement that this man, this middleweight, nobody can beat him, no matter if they fighting in the same weight class or not. But pound for pound definitely means not other weight classes, you knuckleheads. Pound for pound don't mean multiple weight classes, you knuckleheads, okay? Pound for pound don't mean multiple weight classes. What it means, pound for pound, in that weight class, whoever come up against this man can F with him. If you think I'm lying, go look it up. That's what pound for pound was created for. So, you know, when people constantly doing a pound for pound list, 40 years and 40 years and 40 years, you know, I engage in it a little bit, but to me, and who will always be pound for pound, is Mr. Sugar Ray Robinson. He's the true pound for pound king, because it was created because of him. And yeah, when we think about these fantasy matches and all that, if this fighter would have fought in this time, if this fighter would have fought in that time, well, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be honest. If any of those fighters would have fought Sugar Ray Robinson, he would have beat him, okay? And they was even thinking that about Ali. So when they put together pound for pound and created it behind one fighter, that meant that all the great fighters that was around at that time and came afterwards can't touch this damn man. And even with the losses that he got, he was still considered pound for pound the best. Meaning pound for pound in that weight class, nobody's gonna be able to beat me. That's what pound for pound means. But the reason why I'm talking about pound for pound this morning is because of Monster Inoue. You know the little Japanese monster? Yeah, Monster Inoue, just out of nowhere. Monster Inoue just start popping up on a pound for pound list. Now, anybody can make their own pound for pound list, but I suggest that you do it according to what is created by, what is created beyond. You know, the itinerary that really means, that makes you qualified to be pound for pound, okay? And Sugar Ray Robinson would beat everybody ass that became pound for pound, okay? So that's the true pound for pound king. Ain't none of these dudes ever whoop his ass or take the pound for pound title from him. Matter of fact, even the fighters that beat Sugar Ray Robinson didn't dethrone the pound for pound title from him. And I'm not even making this up. That's why it never changed, people. Because Sugar Ray Robinson lost some fights. But did they start calling everybody else the pound for pound king because they beat Sugar Ray Robinson? No, they did not. They didn't at all. So there's a few guys that beat Sugar Ray Robinson that could be considered pound for pound because they beat Mr. Pound for Pound. So with that being said, right? So if someone beating a pound for pound guy, that don't change the narrative of the opinion that he's still the pound for pound guy. Monster Inoue is not pound for pound material at all. First of all, and then according to your resume too, who are you fighting? And when you guys always get on fighters about their resume, like y'all kill me with this. Y'all keep saying Tank Davis ain't fought nobody, but who the hell has Monster Inoue fought? Even though y'all lying when y'all say that. Because to say that Tank Davis ain't fought nobody, then you got to say everybody else that you want to see Tank Davis fight, that Tank Davis didn't fight, and they did not fight Tank Davis. That goes both ways. It takes two to make a fight happen. Stop blaming it on one person. I hate when y'all do that. It takes two. Two people have to make an agreement. So if they not at an agreement, then you know they both got to get the fault for the fight not happening. Not just one. It may be one's fault, but it takes two. So then if you got one half that's spoiling it, then you must be honest about that, which is something you boxing fans have not been honest about, the way that your favorite fighter is moving. You're always moving on another fighter because you don't feel as though that fighter could beat your favorite fighter, or you just pissed off that certain fighters ain't gave your favorite fighter a paycheck, or whatever the case may be. And I don't understand why y'all worrying about who's giving them a paycheck or not. You're not getting none of that. But the thing is, Monster Inoue resume is ass. But y'all running around to talk about Monster Inoue is pound for pound. But y'all sit around and y'all just throw hot piss on Tank Davis' resume and says he don't fight no damn body. So who has Monster Inoue for? And it's cool. If you feel as though, even though you might be lying, but still you have your right of your own thinking. And that's what you should be doing, your own thinking. A lot of y'all don't think for yourselves. Y'all thinking, y'all going off of what somebody else said. I see how y'all move every day. A lot of y'all don't have a mind of your own, right? So, with that being said, you don't have no horse in the race, so you should definitely be quiet. But getting back to Monster Inoue, and we talk about resumes. But I'll never hear nobody say that Monster Inoue never fought nobody, and Monster Inoue never fought no damn body. Monster Inoue has not fought nobody, but you talking about Tank Davis ain't never fought nobody, and Tank Davis need to fight some damn body, and y'all know y'all damn lying. But y'all would say that Monster Inoue should be on the pound for pound list before Tank Davis. Monster Inoue don't have a pound for pound resume at all. Now, who the hell has Monster Inoue fought, since y'all want to be out there yapping? Who has he fought for him to be pound for pound? Y'all don't know none of them dudes he fought. Y'all don't know nothing about no damn Japanese fighters, because that's all he's fighting. And a couple of those American fighters that you know, they ain't pound for pound. They not future Hall of Famers. Monster Inoue's getting all this, and he ain't got none of that on his resume. Slap yourself, boxing fans. Salute, Uncle Cass. Salute to the old chat, man. I haven't been calling no names. I just been rolling on it. But let's talk about it. Shall we talk about this? What are we doing? This is the part of the reason why boxing is not moving. The boxing meter is not moving, because all this nonsense, all this lying and capping, it don't help the damn sport. And to sit here and criticize fighters and say fighters never fought no damn body, but acting like a fighter, and you know good and damn well you don't know a damn thing on, you know good and darn well you don't know nothing about nobody on his resume, but you not getting on that fighter for not fighting no goddamn body? Really? And then put this dude on the pound for pound list when he does not qualify at all. He don't qualify for pound at all. And then people even talking about putting a fantasy match together. What is wrong with y'all? Oh, well, maybe we should get an Inoue and Tank fight. For what? I don't want to see that ish. Because there's no matchup. Monster Inoue moves up, even to 130, he's getting killed. All that what he was doing down there in them little teens, the teeny bopper weight classes, he's going to get his ass handed to him. And I guarantee you, he won't look competitive at all. He would not look nothing like the monster anyway that he's been looking in the other fights. You know what that issue look like? Monster anyway would look like a healthy version of Errol Spence getting his ass whipped by Terrence Crawford. Yes, I said it and I would say it again. Why you think this dude don't really want to come over to the U.S.? He ain't really thinking about going up in weight classes. Now with that, you can have your argument, but his weight classes for a reason, and everybody ain't meant to move around in weight classes. Simply, everybody can't move up in multiple weight classes. I know, people, don't kill me. Shoot yourself in the foot. But Manny did it. I'm talking about doing it naturally. I ain't talking about nobody moving around these weight classes and moving around and doing it unnaturally, because we know what the great Manny Pacquiao did was not done naturally. Slap yourself. I don't know why it's so hard to just be simply honest about this sport. Why do y'all make it so unnecessarily complicated? Are y'all having that many type of problems at home in your love life or whatever? You're lonely, or if you got a love life, you're so miserable because you come on the internet and you give up horrible arguments. You argue. It seems like instead of grown men talking about a sport, it sounds like you're arguing, you're mad at a damn woman. Well, you want to talk about the sport of boxing and bring your passion and everything. Don't bring your passion and drive from your damn relationships into the conversation in the sport of boxing, because it shows when you guys get on here and talk. And it seems like y'all like to argue so much and don't really be making damn points. That just show me that you argue every day with your woman and you don't win no damn argument over there. And we already know, you can't out-argue a woman. That's why y'all gotta come over here and get on the internet and do y'all thing, because y'all not winning the debate, the war words at home. So then y'all wanna get on the goddamn internet and want to say it with your chest and all that. Well, you should have been saying it with your chest with that argument you've been having with your damn woman. Then you want to get on here all mad. Your woman that made you mad and everything and got you derailed off track. And now when you need to be on track and talking about a subject, you ain't even right because you bouncing all over the damn place. But we need to stop this nonsense with this pound for pound. And I keep on telling y'all, why do y'all keep going off of these people's pound for pound? Why? Make your own pound for pound. Make your own pound for pound. I mean, y'all do it any damn way. But y'all quick to judge about something. So since y'all want to judge about something, be so critical about when fighters don't do certain things, then my whole thing is, why Monster anyway getting so much celebration and not getting criticized for what he should be getting criticized for? And that's simply not fighting a damn soul. Oh, you black American fighters, y'all tear your own fighters the hell up. Y'all tear your own fighters up, your own kind up, no matter if you like them or not. Because there's so many boxers in the sport of boxing who ain't for the damn thing, but y'all not speaking about them not having nobody on a resume, and that man don't have a resume at all. He got a whole bunch of goddamn sushi opponents, and I know all of y'all do not eat sushi, okay? So get out of here with that nonsense. Let me see what's going on, see if I gotta smack somebody around this morning. Go in your lobby, you clown. Get your dumb ass out of here. Model Black. You retarded. Whoever you is, go in your lob. And you rap so split. Won't you go some fucking way, you fucking clown? You get it like you messing with me. How you gonna tell me to get it like? You know what? I'm making money right now while I'm talking shit to your dumb ass. I don't even like clowns like y'all. What one of my minds smacked this miserable dude? You probably the dude that I was talking about. You see, you coming on the internet, bothering people. You know what I mean? Well, you don't care. Get the fuck off my live, dickhead. Y'all dudes always looking for attention. I can tell you ain't got no girlfriend or nothing. Because guess what? This live, you wasn't invited to this live. I didn't look for you and tell you to come over here. So what do you bring your clown ass over here for? You's a clown, pussy. You's a clown, you probably don't get no pussy. You smell like pussy more than you get pussy. Get your retarded ass out of here, you non-content creator ass. Get your whack ass out of here. Miles, I don't know why the fuck you ain't smacked this hoe. But I ain't got time for these clowns. Let me remove this joker. Get these clowns the fuck out of here, man. I don't want to see that shit on my fucking screen. These people don't have nothing to talk about. Now, you can stay, but you ain't gonna be able to talk your ish. You gonna tell me that in my life, see, this is what's wrong with you. What are you doing in your fucking life, you clown? Y'all always want some goddamn attention. Well, I tell you what, when you come off a timeout, won't you push the invite button, and then you can get on this live with me, and then you can talk your ish, and then I will make you look real funny, my man. Y'all horrible. These lives that we do is not for you trolls to come over here and mess with anybody. Take y'all asses somewhere. Once y'all go create some fucking content, I don't even fucking know you. That don't mean, oh, there's somebody on. Yeah, I don't go on people's fucking lives and bother them. I don't. I'ma look at they live and that's it. Y'all always talk about, oh, you rap, you split. Shut the fuck up, pussy. Y'all always gotta get me out of my cool, but this the type of attention that y'all want. And while I'm cussing your dumb ass, I ain't even mad at you, dickhead. Now you got the attention that you want, dickhead. Go do something with yourself, dickhead. Get off my dick, you dickheads. Go do something with yourself. Y'all trolls the worst. Why don't you go talk to your mama? Won't you have a conversation with your mother in a while, y'all miserable fucks? That's all you trolls do is go around and mess with content creators because y'all whack asses ain't got nothing else better to do. Y'all the freaking worst. And like I said, I ain't even mad because you know this, I rip y'all asses apart. Easy. This is exercise, baby. So don't never think I'm taking you personal, but I'm gonna give you the negative attention that you want. So when you come from off a timeout, bring your pussy ass back over here. If he come back over here, don't smack him off. I want him to be a man and hit that motherfucking invite button so he can get all the attention that he wants. And that's who will get the most laughs, nigga. Y'all gets on my fucking nerves. I can't stand you two. Do something about these fucking trolls. Do they get a paycheck? I hope these trolls is getting a paycheck for constantly just going around and messing up people's goddamn, disrupting their content because they can't create no damn content. Slap yourself, ho. Slap yourself, ho. And I hope you still listening, chump. Go be a content creator. You up here bothering me because you ain't getting no coochie this morning. Y'all, they just be stalking 24 hours, they lurking. Let me see if somebody go live this way. Cause see if I go live the other way, you can't come that way. Y'all clowns are horrible. Y'all think y'all be doing something on here, messing with content creators and messing up they think you messing up their lives and all. You ain't doing shit. You probably just gave me more viewers because when I cut up on your damn ass. God damn, y'all need to go do something with yourself. You two, give these trolls a check, please. I hope they getting paid for this nonsense. Now bring your whole ass back. Go ahead, man. A rapper, yeah, I do know how to rap. Can you rap? I'm a retire. I do know how to rap. You want to battle, bitch? Why do they mess with me? Leave me the fuck alone. Go get attention from a whore. And then if you're a man, don't come get attention from me, bro. I don't get down like that. Okay? I don't get down like that. You know what I mean? If you get down like that, I ain't knocking you. I'm just knocking you out my way with that nonsense because I don't get down like that. Don't come over here for that type of attention, son. Smash the like button as y'all come on in this morning, man. But we got to stop this nonsense. I'm not saying nothing wrong. I ain't said a damn thing wrong. And it's always these black American fighters, and y'all quick to tear down your own fighters. But then this fighters in the sport that got names is actually moving the way that you say a certain fighter is not moving, but you're not saying anything about their asses. Even your favorite fighter is moving the way that you accusing somebody of moving, and you're not getting on their asses about that, are you? Pound for pound my ass. Monster anyway ain't no damn pound for pound. Stop it. Damn, boxing, that's why we can't grow. That's why we at the bottom of the top 20. Because of things like that. But y'all don't get it. Y'all don't care about this damn sport. And you can't say you care about your favorite fighter. Because if you being the yes man about your favorite fighter, then you don't care about your favorite fighter. That's just like if you don't care about your child if you keep lying to your child about something they ain't good at. Tell them they ain't good at it. They ain't. What you tell them is how you tell them. Just tell them you simply ain't good at it. But you, whatever type of boxing fans y'all are, y'all can't do that. But I tell you what, it's horrible. It's horrible to say the least. So, what are y'all gonna come up with next? What's next? If anybody in here agree with what I'm saying, just tell me, hey, Crush, I do not agree with you. I ain't gonna argue with you. I ain't gonna debate you. I know what's fact is fact. And really, a lot of these guys that you be pitting on the pound for pound list, some of them ain't pound for pound. Let's just be honest. But he's definitely not pound for pound. Monster Inoue is definitely not pound for pound. If he is, based off of what? Because no, I do not think if he fought other fighters, you know what I mean, in same weight that he would beat them. I got a whole lot of fighters whooping Monster Inoue ass. There's a lot of fighters that I think Monster Inoue could lose to if he was to get in the ring with him. And I ain't gotta go up there that far and wait. Anywhere from 126 to 130 alone. You don't need to bring up a Tank Davis, and you don't need a Tank Davis to beat a Monster Inoue. Monster ain't that damn good. Fuck you mean? Like it takes Tank Davis to beat Monster Inoue. No, it don't. That's why I wouldn't be up for this damn fight. Just like I'm not up for the Canelo and Terence Crawford fight. Even though a lot of y'all think Terence Crawford just gonna go up there and do all this shit. No, he's not. That fight go down, Terence Crawford's not gonna go up to 168 and be looking all dominant. He ain't looked that dominant in the one fight at 154. Come on, y'all. This weight class is for a reason. You can't say, oh man, it ain't weight classes for a reason. It is weight classes for a reason. Because if it wasn't weight classes for a reason, then a heavyweight could fight a middleweight any goddamn given time that he want. I don't care how great that middleweight is. He getting in with a heavyweight, and the heavyweight is weighing his weight, and the middleweight weighing his weight. What's going to happen to that middleweight? What is going to happen to that middleweight? That's why it's weight classes for a damn reason. But I don't know a damn thing about boxing. Uncle Cass, last night you missed a great debate. So we started the debate series on BBO TV. So we have a debate series going on. And the first official debate was black and white boxing. Now I'm not talking about the color of skin. Talking about those black and white TV days in those days before TV came where when the only time you can see a fight if you was able to afford the money to go to a fight, and we know most of the people that went to those fights back then was mainly white people. We know that. So before the TVs came out, before black and white TV, you had to listen to those fights on the radio. So we was talking about that. It was a great debate, and it was about Gene Tunney and Joe Louis. And the two debaters was BBO and Marky Dan. So that really was a great debate. Turned out to be good. Normally when you do debates, they don't normally be on the black and white days of boxing. You know, so this was a debate. Oh, fuck it. I'll come back and get it. So this was a debate based off, you know, black and white boxing way before we were born. So, you know, you have to do your research. Because us as kids, you know, ain't nobody in these 50s ever seen no goddamn Rocky Marciano, all those dudes, Jones, and all those gun fighting before we started seeing it. So, you know, me coming up in the 70s, the first fighters I seen was Ali Norton and all those dudes. But the ones that came before him, Sugar Robinson, and, you know, those legends, we had to do research on it. And the way we had to do research, there wasn't no damn internet. So we had to read the magazines, the boxing magazines, then we had to wait for the newspapers, so the sports column would bring up the sports and all that, and then we had to listen to the damn radio. And this was even before TV. So we didn't get to see and experience those things, so we had to go back into the archives and check out the research. So for these two great men who did a debate on boxing before they were even born, before they was even born, shows you that it doesn't matter your age, it doesn't matter when you was born, it does not matter when you pick up on this sport of boxing, but what you do is become a great student and you learn about the sport itself. So that was great. And mind you guys, hold on, mind you guys, right? And mind you, Marky Dan, the boxtorian. I kind of like in the dark a little bit. And mind you guys, Marky Dan did a great job. He's only 20-something years old. So when you hear the name Marky Dan, the boxtorian, the historian, you're thinking that this is an older person, even maybe older than the age that I am. You know, I'm in my mid-50s. I know I look good. Not good looking, but I look good for my age. You wouldn't think that he would be able to discuss those times of boxing because he wasn't around then. You know what I mean? He came later, but he did a great job. So boxing is not really about how old you are. It's about you getting into the sport, you doing your due diligence, learning the history of the sport and everything that comes with it. That's what it's about. And both of these men are relatively young. They're young guys. I'm old enough to be both of their fathers, seriously. So Marky Dan is 25 years old, and I think BBO was just like 10 years older than him. And me and D-Free, well, especially myself, I'm old enough to be both of they damn dads. Go ahead and say you old grumpy old man. Go ahead, I dare you. I'm gonna give you an old grumpy slap this morning. But it was a great debate. So we started this debate series. So everybody, listen. You want to debate somebody? Let D-Free know, or myself, or BBO, or Tommy Hill, or even if y'all run across prize fighter, let us know that there's somebody that you want to get at, and then we would get with that person, and then we'll set up a debate. So even if it's someone that you want to debate that be on other channels, you know what I mean, in the chat, but you know they always come over here, BC in the building. Salute to everybody this morning. Sorry I didn't get to call y'all names out. Then you could do that, you know what I mean? So just like y'all go watch Knockout Channel, it might be somebody that's always in Knockout Chat that you might want to debate. Instead of doing it over there, this is no shot. We got a debate series going over here. So anybody that you want to throw on the grill, whatever you want to do to somebody, right? Do it right over here on BBO. And you would get your fair shake. Just know what you're talking about when you do it. You have experienced judges, like myself being an experienced judge, also a former debater on all topics. D-Free, the master debater, heck of a judge. Tommy Hill knows the sport, and brother prize fighter who knows the sport, and he's staying in the books every day. So that was a great job by BBO and Marky Dancer. Salute to y'all for that. But like I was saying, man, what we talking about with this nonsense, with this Pound for pound nonsense. Monster anyway is not pound for pound. He's nothing like pound for pound. Just because he's getting out there and smashing down on opposition doesn't mean that you pound for pound. Because there's a lot of fighters we see that always got in the ring to where they was just overly matched. You see what I'm saying? You can't be overly matched and be considered pound for pound. You know what I mean? You gotta be some sweat and some blood with that, because it can't be easy for you. This is what adversity is about, facing adversity. You know what I mean? When things get hard, you still is able to come out and perform the same way that you've been performing. That's what it's about. But please, we got to kill the hype. We can't believe the hype with all this nonsense. I keep on telling y'all, stop doing this hearsay stuff. This is why people are confused all around the world. That's why people don't know who they really are, because they go off of hearsay. They go off of what they say, like what they say matter. I thought what you said matter. Oh, you only want what you say matter when you need it to matter. Oh, you want what you say to matter for the dumbest things. But then you have people out here that put together these damn lists, Hall of Fame, pound for pound, whatever list it is. And guess what? Us, the boxing community, most of the time does not agree. Never agree. So if you never agree with what they putting out there, then why the hell you giving it so much recognition? Why are you respecting it so much if you don't like what they putting out there? Put your own out there. I keep on telling y'all. Y'all really love the sport of boxing? Okay, like I said, when we gonna start this movement? Who's down to start their own Hall of Fame? I'm serious. I ain't got no names and nothing yet. See, this is how serious I am. I'm Malcolm X of this boxing-ish. Somebody got to do it. Who with me? I'm dead serious. Listen, man, we need to do it. We've been on here for years talking about this sport of boxing, way more than mass media, better than mass media, and all that. So why not? It's enough of us. It's enough of us. It's enough credibility between all of us. So why not get together, get a board, get together and start a new Hall of Fame and a new pound for pound when the itinerary is not based off of popularity. It's actually based off of substance. Because y'all pound for pound don't be off of no daggone substance. See, when they created pound for pound, Mr. Pound for Pound is Sugar Ray Robinson. See, everybody y'all call pound for pound king, they temporarily. Sugar Ray Robinson will always to eternity be Mr. Pound for Pound, because he's the etymology, the definition of it. He's the reason why pound for pound exists, not a list of fighters. Do y'all get that? Sugar Ray Robinson is the reason why pound for pound exists, not because of a list of fighters. This is a mic drop. This is a gym drop. Salute, Ash. What are y'all talking about? What are we talking about? So guess what? Anybody, I'm always up for a debate for pound. I would debate anybody on pound for pound, because my pound for pound is going to be based off of Sugar Ray Robinson, top 5 dead or alive, and you ain't going to be able to top that. Now get one of your favorite fighters that has something named and created off of them. You can't. The little engine that wish you could. Y'all sit out here. Y'all talk about these damn fighters and all that, and all this praise that they got. So if they so good and so goddamn great, why has not anything been created because of the asses? I tell you what been created. DuckTales, DuckTales, all that shit. The only thing that they created for these new fighters is a goddamn rainbow belt and some paper magazine-ish. Now, since your favorite fighter is the face of boxing, let's see if the Boxing Commission can create a whole new title or status, a stature based off of your favorite fighter. It hasn't been done since, and it won't be done. Even my favorite fighters ain't even good enough to have something created. Oh, the only thing my favorite fighters is good enough for is having hate on their asses. Huh? See, y'all talk all this accolade stuff. Oh, my party got this accolade. My party got that accolade. My party undisputed. Y'all keep on acting like undisputed is the highest motherfucking level that you can achieve. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's just an accomplishment. That means there's something that you accomplished that other fighters didn't accomplish, and it doesn't mean that those other fighters was not good enough to accomplish it. Shit, I'll rewind that. Slow motion. It doesn't mean that your favorite fighter is better than another fighter because of their accomplishment. Now back to regular speed. Do I need to slow it down again? And I slowed it down for your ass. No special effects. You know why? Because I'm straight up and down, and I am the effect. I am the damn alpha energy of this boxing talk along with a few others. But we talking pound for pound, and you got this sushi killer. Monster, and you ain't nothing but a sushi killer. He's the killer, he's the killer. Killer what? Sushi? Hey, LaToya, love, I forgot to get LaToya straight. Thank you, LaToya, love. What are we talking about? Huh? What are we talking about? Smash the like button, and then if you haters in here, hey, if the haters in here, just give me a middle finger, because I'm going to give 2 back to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Get up on out of that goofy stuff. Ain't nobody trying to hear that. How my family feeling this morning? This fight weekend, man. This the only fight. I only want to be talking about David and David, so I'm not talking about no other fights. But I just had to really get on this pound for pound mess. Monster, and you ain't pound for pound. He'd beat this, he'd beat that. The only thing he would beat is getting the foot up his ass. If he go, that's why you think he don't want to go up and weight. Not because he's comfortable at those smaller weights. That means the smaller weights is convenient for him. Convenient for him to have a easy win. Y'all always talking about who cherry picking. Y'all calling Tank Davis a cherry picker? Really? Why, where's that same energy for Monster Inoue, who's picking cherries and rolling sushi egg rolls? Mike Rhyme in the building. What are we talking about? You black Americans, y'all the worst. Y'all all the worst. You hate your own, you hate your own, you hate your own kind. Black, 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 black. You should hate to be black, because this is black. You idiots. Brown sugar, baby. Brown sugar, baby. Chocolate butter, baby. Ain't no damn black. The hell is wrong with y'all? How about if I blacken your damn vision? Tint your vision, and it would be forever motherfucking goddamn black. Stop saying that, you idiots. This is black. This is black. What makes your brown skin freaking black? Now, let me ask you dumbasses question. Not y'all. Let me ask you dummies a question. What color does black turn to when you throw bleach on it? Don't you know when you throw bleach on black, don't it change to like a copperish color? Tell me I'm lying. When you throw bleach or spill bleach on black, don't it turn like a copperish color? Yeah, I thought so. Let me ask you, I'm cooking, man. Y'all my motivation, man. I'm tired of playing around. All this nonsense. Get up on out of here and you go spread the word. Tell everybody that the master of ceremony. That's what I am of this boxing talk. I'm the master of ceremony. Y'all can have whatever title the F you want. I'm the master of ceremony here. Because none of y'all rocks the mic better than I do. None of y'all. Y'all don't. Y'all good at what y'all do. Y'all might do this a little better, but overall, I'll pull out my goddamn receipts and you see me microphone a whole lot of ish. Might have even microphoned your girl like a microphone fiend. But I'ma leave that out the way, because we ain't talking about none of that this morning. You know what I mean? I don't want to be spilling those type of beans, y'all. You never know. I might have microphoned your girl. Smack the like button. That's what I'm talking about, man. But what are we going to do about this? Huh? Be real, boxing fans. Start talking about these fighters who haven't fought no fucking body. That don't have a damn resume at all. Stop hating on people. Because the more you hate on somebody else, you hating on yourself. You're hating on yourself. You know what I mean? And I ain't going to be able to help you. We ain't going to keep on landing on this landing spot because it's not comfortable for you. I'm tired of it. But damn, this David versus David fight, I can't wait, man. I have my pick. And it's still a 50-50 fight until the fights happen, even though I have my pick. And I think they both gonna come out and do their thing. If David versus David come out and this is anything less than what we expected, depending how less it is, I'm gonna be pissed off. But I don't think this fight is gonna be a letdown. I think this fight, and I think they know how important this matchup is, because David versus David and everyone that came and played the part with putting this matchup together knows that this is the official, that fight, that card, that fight is the official grand opening of boxing in 2025. And I know they know just as much as it's important for them to get out there and be victorious against one another. They also know, they both know that it's important that they make a hell of a statement, because they're the ones that really jumps this off. This is no slight to the card last week at all. But I guess, I think if you ask everybody in agreement, right? What fight would you say is the official fight that really jumps off 25? And I would think you would say David and David, which it is, David and David. So like I said, there's no slight to the card last week. That's just the appetizer and the entree. But David versus David is going to be that meal when you get a free drink, and I ain't talking about a soft drink. You know what I mean? That you gonna get what you pay for, baby. So shout out to everybody that is going to the fight. I do know 3 or 4 people in my city that's actually going to that fight. So shout out to them. They're gonna make that fight, and it's going down. But what else y'all want me to chop it up on? What else y'all want to talk about? I got a few more minutes. But hey, it's just open topic, man. Just open topic from here on out. Maybe I ask a question. So, let me ask y'all a question. And this is pertaining to the 140 weight class. All right, so 140, we still looking for somebody to run that weight class. We got some good matchups coming at 140, so that's gonna be good. But I think if there's anybody that can take over 140 right now, let me ask y'all a question. Thank you, thank you. I tried, man. You know, I come and get some grease from all of y'all, and I put it in my grease joint. I throw it in the pan, and I get to cooking. So thanks to everybody for lending me some of that old good old cooking ingredient y'all got that makes my grease extra hot. That's why it's rare when it flames up. But at the 140 weight class, this is a weight class we still wants to see somebody finally run his weight class. I know I am, so I'm gonna say me. When I say we, I'm only speaking for certain people who I know their mindset is the same. So we definitely need and definitely want to see who's going to be running 140, which right now in the state of 140, in a positive way, it's still open. It's still open right now. So you got Antoine coming back. Hopefully Antoine Russell stays consistent. so he could keep himself in the play and keep his name up in the mix instead of his name being like an Etch-a-Sketch at 140. Once it's on and then another time is off. All right, and then you have the rest of the champions that's at 140. So we need somebody to start getting a hold on at 140. Now we heard the talks. And we got Richardson Hitchens, he's talking, you know, so you got a lot of these guys that's talking. You know what I mean? And they really want to do some things. So now you have to look at it. You got to remove. So Devin Haney is no more a part of 140. So he'll be catch waiting and go to 147. So it's no need to even talk about him. He's nothing right now to 140. He's not in that weight class. So forget him. So now when we look at the 140 landscape, so who is this going to be between? Which fights at 140 is going to determine who running 140? Who do y'all think that got the best chance of becoming undisputed at 140 pounds? Let me see, Ashley said it's too many good fighters to have a clear. That's what I'm saying, Ash. That's why I brought it up. Ash, you taught me a lot. You already know what I was saying. Everybody in here know what I'm saying. That's why I want to close the live out on 140. Like Ashley said, and this is something we should want. This is like what Ashley said we should want. Because what Ashley just said and what D3 brought up the other day when we was asked about 50-50 fights. And I say, give me 50-50 fights, because when you can just tell me, we everybody's clairvoyant when it comes to the sport of boxing at some point in time. We just going to be spot on right about the turnout of a fight. Now, I mean, no matter if we just throwing a wild guess out there or we really feel as though this is what's going to happen. So a lot of times we appear to be clairvoyant because we can see some things happening before they actually happen, seeing them being played out and all those things. Ashley said, any fighter that say 140 is a weak division is a fighter that can't make weight, or no, it's too many hard names with big money. D3 said, no one is number one at 140. They have to fight each other. That's what is good about that division. Yes, D3. Yes, and that's why I wanted to bring this up. And I'm going to close out on it, but I think this should be revisited because it's things to talk about in boxing, but then it's not things to talk about in boxing, because the things that we can create to talk about in sport of boxing will most likely, without naming the usual suspects, may be a border people. You see what I'm saying? And we don't want to do that, even though we want to push as much information out there about the sport and bring light to newer fans, like the virgin fans that don't know that much about the sport, or the somewhat casual fan who's in and out. When certain matchups come about, they interested in things like that. Or some of these casual fans would like to be more than casual, but because whatever they schedule is, they might not be able to do it in depth and look at things like we do. So that's why we are here to do that for the people who are not able to do it, or people who just don't, it's people that know this sport just like we do, but they not content creators. They just not that type of person, but they can share their knowledge with you, in the chats and things like that. But 140, definitely. We've been talking about 140 for the past couple of years, to be honest. It just got a little quiet. But 140 right now, because I'm going to say this. Y'all heard me say 140, right? Y'all hear me say one thing about 35. Did y'all hear me say about they need to find out what is going on at 35? We already know what's going on at 35. I don't need to know what's going on at 35. I don't. And we're not going to see, what we really want to see at 35. And that's just it. Okay? So deal with whatever's at 35. That's what we're going to get. Whatever is at 135, that's what we're going to get. If you don't like what's at 35 for a certain fighter, then guess what? I suggest you find another goddamn weight class, because 135 is 135. You're not going to get no more than what the hell you want out of 135. You can't get Devin Haney. Because Devin Haney ain't at 135. He's going to 147. Shut the F up. You can't get T.O. at 135 because T.O. is at goddamn 140. Okay? So a lot of things at 35 we ain't going to get. Okay? So what's at 35 is what's at 35. And you cannot blame Tank Davis for what the F is at 135. Okay? And what's at 35, what's available, and everything at 35 ain't effing with them. That's why them dudes at 35 is... No, that wasn't a glitch. That's why those fighters at 35 is slow. That's why they moving slow. That's why that meter to push that fight, to really get up under somebody and say, I want that fight. They haven't ignited that damn flame. Because the thing is, hey, you know, people, they like it. The easiest way to get to the money makes it more sweeter. It's a sweeter taste in the honey when you get to it. The easier way to the money makes the taste of the honey sweeter. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? So therefore, I don't want to hear ish about anybody that is not at 135. What you see is what you get. And what you always want, you ain't gonna get. So if it ain't nobody at 35 that's willing to get in the ring with the man to beat at 35, then shut the F up. Alright? Because there's only one man to beat at 135. Let's be clear. Facts over feelings. Every morning and every night with me. Take 2 of these in the morning. Take 2 of these and call me in the morning. Y'all better start taking this red pill that I'm giving y'all. You hear me? Y'all better get some of this red pill. Oh, if y'all like pills, y'all want it in the liquid? I got you. I got the hookup. I got it in the juice form. You know what I mean? I got it in the pill form for you. Whatever form you want. You want to shoot it in your vein? I can give it to you that way. But I tell you what, this red pill will get you right. This red pill is going to steer you right. It ain't going to steer you wrong. It'll have you singing a happy song. What are we going to do? It is what it is. All right? It is what it is. And guess what? There's only one man to beat at 135. One man to beat at 135. You understand? Everything outside that little red, it's not the one to beat. See, everything outside of little red need to beat up on each other to get the little red. You hear me? I'm going to say it again. In my gospel voice, can I say it again? In my gospel voice, can I say it again? Oh, well. Can I get a testimony this morning? Well. Oh, well, yeah, in my gospel voice, there's only one man to beat at 135. Everything outside that little man is not the one to beat. See, everybody else need to be beating up on each other. So one of them can have a chance to finally get in the ring with the man to beat. This is facts. This is not an opinion. Facts. See, 135 ain't open like 140. Okay? Ain't no number one at 140 like Brother D Free said. Oh, well, can the church talk this morning? Oh, well, yes. Boxing gospel, yes. Can I get an amen from the boxing choir? Amen. There's no number one at 140. That's why they need to get that thing popping, okay? But at 135 is an open and closed case. when we talk about 135. See, 135 is closed. 135 is closed until Tank Davis retires. Yeah, what I'm saying? 135 is off the market. It's no longer available for public. For the public. 135 is an open and shut case. That case is closed. We know what it is at 135. And ain't none of them at 135 can beat them. Do they have a chance? I don't know how much of a good chance they have, but y'all get what I'm saying. All right? So we know who the man is at 135. Excuse me, it ain't nobody else. No disrespect. then you got it. Then you hear certain these cats at 135 talking about they might go up to 140. Then they going, oh yeah, I'ma just move on. I'ma just move on. I don't have to chase nobody. I don't have to chase nobody. Yes, you do if you want it, bitch. If you really want it, yes, the hell you do. Yes, you do. Closed mouths don't get fed. Closed mouths don't get fed. What's up, Just Do? Closed mouths don't get fed. See, a hunter is going to starve if he don't go out and get his prey. Okay? A hunter don't eat unless he go hunt for that kill. A lot of fighters don't have that in them, man. Don't get mad at me. A lot of fighters don't have that in them. Oh, well, ain't nothing I can do about it. Sorry, buddy. Take 2 of these reality pills and call me in the morning. Okay? I ain't gonna give you nothing that's gonna be a delusion. Y'all got enough of that going on in y'all heads now. But before I go, man, shout out to everybody that came through this morning. Before I go, someone made a point about clout chasing. And I'm gonna say this. Now certain fighters know how I feel. Now certain fighters know how I feel. See, when you doing it, you don't like it being done back to you. So my whole thing is don't clout chase nobody if you don't want nobody clout chasing you. Don't name tag nobody if you don't want nobody name tagging you. Because you got the right to name tag somebody. Then somebody got the right to name tag you, and that's just how it is. See, you want to get out, you want to get back what you put out in this boxing game. You're going to get back what you put out in this boxing game. It ain't nothing none of you goddamn fans can do about it. What they put out, they going to get back. If they ain't putting out nothing, guess what they going to get in return? Nothing. Okay? If they putting out a bag of ish, that's what they going to get in return. A bag of ish. It is what it is. It goes round and round like a carousel, baby. Tupac, I get around. Keith Sweat, merry go round and round. This shit goes around, people. So I suggest, take 2 of these of what I'm about to give you, and then call me tomorrow. Or I do a wellness check on you. It's time to just deal with the reality of the sport, ladies and gentlemen. Stop bullshitting yourself and start taking this sport for exactly what it is. And I suggest you take the sport for what it is, because if you put too much passion into the likeness of these fighters, you're going to be all over the place. Your energy, you always going to put out negative energy when you go on people's channels. You're never going to be straight up. This only about, but all the content creators on YouTube. And it's a whole nother flock, a whole nother land of content creators that we don't even get to see. But once in a while, I see something I've never seen before. I'll go sit there and check them out for a minute. Sometimes I say something, sometimes I don't. But I'm sitting back and I'm just paying attention to everything. And I'm going to tell y'all this thing here. We ain't helping the sport, man. We ain't helping the sport. I'm just saying, what we doing, we ain't helping the sport. You really about this sport, be honest about yourself. Boxing don't need yes men content creators. Boxing don't need yes men as fans. And guess what, people? It's too many of those in the sport of boxing. Too many. It's overpopulated. They need to depopulate some of this ish. But that's where it's at, okay? It is what it is. We got David versus David this weekend. That should be mattering to you guys right now. Not about fantasy fights that ain't never gonna come up, and not about fights that's not happening for another 4 or 5 months from now. So the thing is, this is fight week. This is all about David versus David. Shouldn't be about no other fighter that ain't effing fighting this week. So ain't no talking about no Tanks, no Shakurs, no Devin, talking about any of those people for what? Are they fucking fighting? Are they fighting? Are they fighting this weekend? Let's stop taking the shine from off of fight week because we got to keep on visiting the same shit and still be in the same situation. Listen, y'all, spot time for me to get up out of here. It's the master of ceremonies. Crush the legend, the greatest man alive. Salute to the whole boxing community. Salute to my family that's in here, the early bird squad, the hard hitters, the reality crew, the guardians of the boxing galaxy. Ashley's Corner, Just Do, Cash Sports, D Free, Prize Fighter, BC Corbett, Latoya, and I'm talking about Latoya in the good way, not the way Just Ice was talking about. Latoya, Will Mo School in the building. Shout out to JBT. Shout out to everybody that came through this morning. If you missed this joint, when it load up, go back and check it. But Monster anyway is no damn pound for pound fighter at all. So with that being said, have a blessed whack out hump day Wednesday, and I'll talk to y'all later. Peace. Join us tonight at 8 o'clock on BBO. And also, before we go, we have a debate series going on over at BBO TV. So, you know, a lot of people like to talk about the sport of boxing. So we have a tournament for everybody that want to get on there and do their thing against anybody that they want to have a discussion with. So, if there's somebody out there who you want to throw in the grill and debate them, let myself know, let D Free know, let Prize Fighter know, Tommy Hill or BBO, let us know who you want to debate. And then if that person don't know that you want to debate them, we'll try to reach out to them. But yes, we have another debate series. We had our first debate series yesterday, and it was on black and white boxing, not the color of skin, but the 1920s, Gene Tunney and Joe Louis. And that was a great debate by BBO and Marky Dan. So with that being said, it's the master of ceremony, the greatest man alive, the grumpy OG, all these goddamn nicknames y'all done gave me. With that being said, I love y'all from the bottom of my heart. I will see y'all soon. Go over and check out J Hardcore at 8 o'clock, or also go check out my brother, Clarence C. Ruffin McCain with the No Duck Zone podcast. Peace, y'all. Salute to everybody out there, all the generals, y'all generals, not no privates. I only talk to generals. So with that being said, 5-star salute from the hand, and I'm out of here. Peace.